The American Dream: A Story of Hope. My name is Maya. I was born in a small Indian village. We had little, but we had dreams. From childhood, I imagined a land called America. Big cities, freedom, success, it felt magical. I told my parents, one day, I will go there. They smiled, but no one truly believed. Years passed. I studied hard and worked part-time. I applied for a student visa, heart full of hope. When I got accepted by a college in New York, I cried, not in fear, but in joy. I touched my parents' feet before I left. They said, "Go, and make us proud." The moment I landed in America, everything looked like a movie. Tall buildings touched the sky. People walked fast, life moved faster. My suitcase was small, but my heart was full. I was ready to begin a new life. College was tough. Everyone spoke so fast. I nodded, even when I didn't understand. At night, I worked in a coffee shop. I made lattes with shaky hands. But each day, I grew stronger. Each day, I smiled more. I rented a small shared room. There was no heater during winter nights. I wrapped myself in 2 blankets. Still, my dreams kept me warm. Other students partied, I studied. I wanted more from life. My mother would call and say, "Beta, are you eating well?" I'd laugh and lie, "Yes, Ma." Truth is, noodles were my dinner. But I didn't mind hunger. I was feeding my dreams. One snowy evening, I slipped on ice. I broke my ankle, and couldn't walk. I lost my job at the cafe. My rent was due in 10 days. Alone in my bed, I cried. Was this the end of my dream? But life surprised me. My co-workers visited with food. They collected money to help me. Even my professor sent a card. Strangers had become my family. This was the America I dreamed of. After recovery, I returned to work. Even stronger than before. I got better at talking to people. I started helping new students. They called me kind sister. That made me proud. I joined a tech internship. It paid well, and I learned fast. My hard work caught the manager's eye. He said, "You are going far, Maya." That was the first time someone in America believed in me. After graduation, I got a real job. A small desk, but big dreams. I sent money home every month. My father said, "You are our star." I smiled quietly. The girl with dreams was now living them. One evening in Central Park, I met a man named Daniel. He was simple, calm, and kind. We talked for hours about life. He loved my story, my strength. And I loved his heart. We dated for a year. He cooked pasta, I made biryani. We watched sunsets holding hands. We laughed at silly jokes. He made America feel like home. And I was no longer alone. He proposed under a tree in fall. The leaves were gold and red. Tears rolled down my cheeks. I said yes with all my heart. We got married quietly. 2 souls from different worlds, now one. I brought my parents to visit. They stood amazed in Times Square. My mother said, "It's like a dream." I said, "Yes, Ma, it's our dream." We took family photos together. It was the happiest day of my life. Years passed, but I never forgot. The hunger, the tears, the cold. They made me who I am today. I teach now, helping young immigrants. I tell them, "You are strong." And they believe me. Some days are still hard. Bills, work, and long commutes. But I close my eyes and breathe. I remind myself, you came far. No mountain is too high now. My roots are deep, and wings wide. America is not just shiny lights. It is struggle, kindness, and change. It is stories like mine, and a million others like me. We come with hope, we give more. We build, we dream, we rise. I walk past the cafe where I once worked. I see students there, tired but hopeful. I leave extra tips and a smile. They don't know me, but I know them. Because I was once them. And I still am, in spirit. Daniel holds my hand and says, "You're amazing, Maya." I say, "We built this life together." Our small apartment is full of books. And every corner whispers, "We made it." This is our little piece of America. Now, I speak at schools and libraries. I tell stories of fear and courage. Some kids cry, some smile. They see themselves in me. And I tell them, you are not alone. That's all they need to hear. When I sit under the stars at night, I talk to the sky in silence. Thanking the world, the path, the people. For believing in a village girl. And for making her dream real. That gratitude lives in my heart. America didn't give me gold. It gave me purpose and power. It gave me a voice. Now I help others find theirs. I became more than I imagined. That is the true reward. Sometimes I still miss home. The smell of rain on soil. The sound of temple bells. My childhood mango tree. But now I have 2 homes. And 2 hearts that beat in me. This is my story, Maya's journey. A journey from a small village to big dreams. From fear to faith, from stranger to citizen. I am not perfect, but I am proud. This is the American dream I lived. And I am still dreaming.